After having a rough go of it through the first 3 weeks, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields notched their first wins of their career, while Mac Jones and company came awfully close to spoiling Tom Brady's return to Foxborough. Keyshawn, you are up first, sir. Which rookie quarterback's going to win the most games this season?
Ooh, man. Well, I can tell you right now, it won't be Trevor Lawrence. It won't be Zach Wilson. I don't know if Trey Lance will get the full-time nod now that Jimmy G is sidelined for a little bit. I think Justin Fields is going to get the full-time gig, and then Mac Jones obviously is a starter. With that being said, I think it's Justin Fields. When you talk about what Matt Nagy has to do, he has to continue to put this young man in the right position to help that team win games. And we saw that they did it. Bill Lazor did it. He didn't throw for a ton of yards. He didn't throw for any touchdowns. But you can tell, based on the team and how they respond to him, that he has the ability to lead the charge. Now, the schedule's going to be tough. There's no question about it. They got the Green Bay Packers, and they've got Minnesota in there, and they've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in there. It's going to be a rough schedule, but it's going to be rough for everybody else too, including Mac Jones. Mac Jones got a tough road ahead as well, but I think when you talk about winning the most games of these rookies, I believe it's Justin Fields. I don't mean it might – I'm not saying it's going to be 9 or 10 or 11, but I think it'll be more than the other rookies.
Go ahead, Mina.
All right, I'll go first. He left a lot on the table for us, Stephen A. And I'll start here with a caveat, which is I think Justin Fields has higher upside as a quarterback. I felt like that before the draft. I continue to feel like that. Thought he played great. But the question was, which rookie quarterback wins the most games? The Bears have the second hardest remaining schedule in the NFL. So starting there, just purely looking at the opponents, it's going to be a rough road for Justin Fields if he starts. Matt Nagy won't even say he's going to start. Like, Mac Jones is the unequivocal starter. To me, when we talk about games and winning, and I hate QB wins as a statistic. I think it's a totally false statistic because, as you know, Keyshawn, football is a team sport. So let's look at these two teams. Mac Jones has better coaches. He's got a better defense. They played really well, by the way, against Tampa. He's got a better offensive line, and they're figuring out how to call plays for him. Again, this is not a referendum on Justin Fields. I think his upside is really high. But if we're going to ask which of these rookie quarterbacks is going to win more games, it's Mac Jones because he plays for the New England Patriots.
Yeah. And that brings me to Keyshawn Johnson. What has happened to you? I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you sitting here telling me that, you know Matt Nagy is the coach of the Chicago Bears? You know he's the coach. and this dude can't even make up his mind what week Justin Fields is going to start.
See, Stephen A., here's why I correct you and Mina at. Just because he won't tell you who's the starter don't mean he don't know. Just because he won't tell us, the media, well, I'm not part of the media, but you guys.
Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are.
Just because he won't say, I had this conversation a week ago when he said all three guys are up, we're taking a look at it. I said Justin Fields going to be the damn starter, man. He knows who the starter's going to be. Don't fall for the okie doke. He cannot go back to Andy Dalton. He cannot do that. And I understand, Mina, it is a tough schedule. But Mac Jones got a tough schedule, too, now. Don't act like Mac Jones' schedule is chopped liver.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I actually got it right in front of me, Stephen A. He's got the Texans, the Jets, the Titans, the Colts, the Jaguars, the Dogs.
Back up, Mina. Hold on. You mentioned the Jets and the Houston Texans. Give them that, right? We assume that. But you act like the Titans don't have Bill Belichick's number, and just because they lost without their two stud receivers, that's a bad football team. All right,
Keyshawn. First of all, your strategy ain't gonna fly, my brother. You know what? You can't do all the talking and let us run out of time to get back at you. That ain't gonna work, okay? That's not gonna work. So let me ask you this question. Keyshawn. It's ball control, right? Let me give him the damn ball. Here's a question, Keyshawn. Who's the best coach in the history of football, in your estimation?
Bill Belichick, not even a question.
And you know Bill Belichick. That's your man. You know Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Y'all cool. Y'all communicate with one
I
another.
agree. He's the best.
All right. And who does he coach right now?
Man, he coaching Mac Jones, man.
All right. And by the way, and him against Matt Nagy. I mean, that's like a Pop Warner player against you.
But we
I mean,
ain't
are you
going up
kidding me?
against each other. They not going up against each other.
But coaching matters. Coaching matters.
Wins, Keyshawn.
In football,
the question was
coaching
wins.
matters.
Every now and then, you know, there's a special talent that can outplay bad coaching. You do understand that, Stephen A.
I don't think Justin Fields is that against New England. I'm saying I don't think he's that being coached by Matt Nagy. No, I don't believe that. And by the way, Mina, let me read this schedule. Let's read the Chicago Bears schedule because I think Keyshawn forgot. So they got the Raiders up next.
Man, I
They got
said
the Packers
tough schedule. You don't need to rub it in.
Packers after that. Buccaneers after that. 49ers after that. First of all, the Chicago Bears might lose 4 in a row right now. They might lose 4 in a row right now. They ain't going to be favored for any of these games.
See,
they might lose 4 in a row right now.
Now I got to defend myself because you and Mina trying to attack me. The Dallas
this
Cowboys,
is a change of events.
the Patriots do play the Dallas Cowboys. Okay? They do got the Chargers. They do got the Panthers and the Browns to follow that up.
Those are winnable games. Those are winnable games.
We can just
those are winnable games.
Look. We can all just name the schedules and read off the games, but FPI, Football Power Index, has the Chicago Bears facing the second hardest and the Patriots 16th. It is what it is, Keyshawn.
That
and to your
changes
point about
week to
coaches
week.
going against each other, we're factoring in everything. Stephen A. are not
Mina,
only
did you hear what
we're
Keyshawn
considering
just
the
said?
coaches, we're considering the protection, we're considering the defenses. Football is a team
Mina.
sport, and it's the question about wins.
Mina. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.